This will be probably a fairly short stream, guys, because I've got basically 2.5 hours here to play before I've got to rush off. We'll try and get started quickly here. Right. Who's that? Who's that? Donald Bajordan. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Cheers, buddy. Hey guys, what's going on? How we doing? Alright. Let's do this. Here we go, boys. We're going to be starting off with the cast, watching a 2v2 cast to start off the stream with today, boys. That's what we'll do. Even the blue flickers. Oh, man. Oh, God, the blue looks really weird on the camera, doesn't it? Oh, my God, that's bad, isn't it? Oh, I've got a Duffman t-shirt on. Duffman! Duffman jumper. What's going on, boys? Hey, Fast and Agile, how you doing? Welcome. Gonna be short, then we'll try to stay awake until the end of the stream. Yeah, I'm going live until about 8 o'clock, and then I'm going to go watch the Traitors. Is on at 8, right? 8 to yeah, 8 o'clock. But I'll be back later. I'll be back later. Don't worry. So, guys, before we start, like it's come to my attention, there's a new game called Hightail, and a lot of people, it's blown up on Twitch at the moment. Thousands of people watching it. It's like a new kind of Minecraft style game. And you're thinking, Hans, you don't play Minecraft. Well, actually, before I started streaming, over 10 years ago, longer than 10 years ago, I actually first played Minecraft before it all blew up. And I had a little server I was playing with the 116th Panzer Division, which was a clan I used to be in for well, what I can't remember now. What was I used to be? I used to be in that clan. We played Minecraft. We also played some other war games, Company Heroes, things like that. I can't remember how I joined them. It was long time ago. And if you didn't, you aren't a gamer, yeah. So I did play it, and I never went back to Minecraft because I just didn't really feel like playing it. But this one looks interesting. Looks a bit better. Minecraft. It's got some better mechanics, modding, things like that. I've done a bit of research into it, and it's got it might be a good time to get into it because it's brand new. So I'm thinking, are you guys interested in Hightail? One, two. Would you join me on a community server if I hosted one? Three. I didn't thought there isn't a three. I didn't know what could three be. Three. Do you think that's a good idea? Would you watch? I guess, yeah, there you go. There's three. Would you watch if I was going to play? I know it's not Company Heroes, but it's something different. Might be fun. So let me know. Are you curious? Oh, yes, Flyboy. 100%. Yeah, Total War 1 with 40k. Yeah, I'm very interested in that now. I'll probably be playing a lot of that, but that's not out for a good long while yet, so. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll have to look into it more and stuff, but I think it could be just a fun thing to do, kind of more of a permanent thing as well. Which we could do. We could play together, so we could log in whenever you want, because it'll be a server that I hope that should. I remember Microsoft servers being up 24/7, right? So you can log in, play when you want, leave when you want. Could be kind of a fun thing to do with our community. So, but I was thinking about that, and then I was also thinking about what if I joined like a content creator server with other content creators, which could be a good idea as well. And if I did that, then so I could, I don't know, maybe do 2 servers. I don't know. I'm getting too ahead of myself at the moment. I don't even know if I like the game yet. So I'll probably buy it, try it out, and see if I like it, and then we'll see. Yeah, anything's possible. So we'll see. It could be something fun, something else to do. Anyway, right, let's get on to this game then, guys. Here we go. Right, let's get the in-game music on, because we are going to be underway in this game. Here we go. Right. Bang, bang, and wang, bang. And me in the corner. There we go. Hello, guys. It's HelpingHans here, and today I'm casting a 2v2 between Nub and Osgiliath, playing Americans here, and up against them shall be a guy called Salah Al-Din Al-Ayubi, who we'll just refer to as Salah. Never seen this guy before. He's playing Vermont and locking in Coastal straight away. And then his teammate is a DAC player called Inquisitorist, who's playing the DAC, and he's locked in Italian infantry. We've also seen other locks in from the allied players. Nub's gone for special operations, and Osgiliath has gone for heavy weapons, so instantly everyone's picked their commanders straight off the bat here. This is I believe, a rank 1900 ELO game, so this is a top-level game. I'm very familiar with the Nubs of Osgiliath. We always seem to be casting these guys as games, but I'm actually curious about this team, this Axis team here. I've not seen them play before, so we'll see how good they are.
Rifleman ready.
He still pronounces Osgiliath as Osgiliath. No, I don't. I say Osgiliath. Lies, lies. I don't say that. You're making it up, Vaki. Making it up. Is the actual chat working on the stream? It is. There we go. Good. Yeah. Right, so we've got a Weasel start here, going around capping up. Motorcycles on the field, like quadruple Panzer Pioneers. Okay, he's jumped into the house over here to start with. Not a bad idea. Gets command of this area, sees any more reinforcements. He can get these Panzer Pioneers out, maybe take a couple of shots over here while in green cover. Could do some damage to that Weasel as well.
We have riflemen taking the field.
Coastals on the field as well. It's all rocking around on the right. Bit of a pitchy engagement here. Always think these Panzer Pioneers with a night skin look a bit silly. They've all got these kind of officer caps on, as well as these hilariously oversized scopes. Well, that squad's taking a lot of damage from this scout squad on the side here. Weasel has got its gun, because that's having to be forced back there. Flamethrower starts to burn out. The Coastal's quick reaction, though, from Salah. He was to exit the building without taking much damage at all. So far, so even. Actually see Osgiliath getting himself a mortar out. The best position for these Coastals, they're getting shot here from the side. They're not really benefiting from cover from this angle here, from this Rifleman squad. But that is a lot of Coastals. 4 Coastals. I mean, both Axis players are going really heavy on this T1 build. Ooh, that rifle squad getting super low and goes down.
No survivors.
An early wipe there. I'm not sure what Osili Gath was thinking. Not paying attention there. I guess he was. I've
One of our munitions.
underestimated the threat of that one flamethrower squad. But a nice early win there for the Axis, and they're going to be able to take a lot of map control, I think, because of that.
Starting IS. Commander, it's done.
Let's have a look. See in the base, we've got meds going up. Both players getting their respective armory upgrades, or the support centers. There's infantry support center here.
Enemy
That's not
activity.
another infantry support center. Machine gun, that's getting focused down. That's going to have to retreat. That might actually get wiped here on retreat, but there's a second machine gun covering its retreat, so even if it was to get decrewed, it shouldn't be stolen here.
Lost the sector.
We have a truck as well, med truck coming out as well. Did a Panzer Pioneer just die? No, I think that was the one in the building that managed to run away. I think he only had 4 Panzer Pioneers, right? Yeah. I don't think he made any more than that. We got a machine gun. Nope. Cancelled it. Goes for a Panzerjäger instead. Guess he wants to kill the Weasel. He's expecting armor out soon. I mean, there is a half-track in the build. Yeah, both have got infantry support center, so no mechanized or air support center.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
No bunker yet, actually, from... Has he got a bunker going up in the base? Actually, I see a bunker, a med bunker being teched somewhere.
Sector gone.
Oh, there it's there. There you go. Sorry, I'm blind. I couldn't see it. Med bunker is on the field. In a good, fairly good, actually quite an aggressive spot, to be honest. I would have expected it maybe to be a bit further back here, where maybe his DAC player could benefit from it. But here it's very aggressive. I guess you kind of might need an aggressive bunker, though, so you can get that reinforcement. And because they didn't go air support center, which I think is a mistake, actually, they can't easily take out this bunker straight away, the Allied team. Normally, when you see coastals, when I've been playing coastals, the Allied opponent, the American, would always go air support center to try and do a double bombing run and to instantly blow this up. But Salah's going to be able to play around this bunker, going to be able to reinforce for free, heal up. He's going to be able to keep this really strong pressure here in the center because of it. Well, we've got an engineer squad getting focused down and retreat. That's probably going to die. Yep, there it goes. Another squad loss there from the Allies. We have an overextended motorcycle here going for the cap here. You need to run, bro. Ooh, big shot then. I don't think he's going to get away unless the AT half-trick misses its shot, and it doesn't. That goes down. Not sure if it was worth trying to get the decap on the fuel there, just, you know, to lose the motorcycle there.
Tracks can be converted rapidly in the field.
Scout squad's burning.
Rolling out. Routes are securing our capture
And they
point.
drop the smoke. He's able to just kite back, or rather soft pedal back to his bunker, heal up, which is great there. It limits the amount of casualties taking, so he can keep spamming or save up manpower for other things. He's got himself a flak 30.
Territory sector.
Oh, machine gun. Moved up on the fuel, on the VP. We do see a mine here. I think that's a shoe mine, access mine there.
Heavy machine gun has been requisitioned.
Flak 30 causing issues. The enemy half-track, the American half-track is causing issues, but the flak 30 is moving up to be able to counter that. Rocking on over. Well, he's getting this really far forward. I mean, he's going to see it and back away before it even has a much chance to do any damage. Yeah, a little bit of, yeah, hardly any damage done. He was able to get behind the hedgerow, so probably should have fired that flak 30 at max, you know, or maybe about here, and it might have been able to get a few more shots off him. Potentially killed it, that half because it was already quite low. One Panzer Pioneer trying to flank round. He's going to get the flank of this machine gun. He's going to try and turn around in time, but I think he won't be able to yet. But there is a combat engineer squad that's going to be there to help. Oh, and some Gustas have suddenly hit the field, already equipped with their flamethrowers. They're going to be really difficult to deal with. Captain needs to run. Oh, I don't know. He might get wiped here. Double burst here. Oh, going around the corner.
Under attack. We must
Wolves is blocking line of sight as they back away, so that should be if the captain should survive.
50 Caliph. Enemy movement near a victory point.
What have we got here? We've also got designated sector on the munitions here. Oh, Augustus getting a flanky on the machine gun. Ooh. He needs to keep moving past it, though. He could have got a couple more bursts off, I think, then if he had moved a little bit further forward. He still might be able to wipe it here. He chases it on the retreat. Another double burst. It's not going to get it, I don't think. He's going to get away. Oh, if only he'd pushed a little bit further forward initially then. He probably would have wiped that. Double flak 30s here. Gonna make quick work of that machine gun actually there. That coastal squad's taking a lot of damage. We've got the airburst mortar shells landing around the flak 30 area. Just gonna switch perspective here to this coastal player. So we can see here he's got designated defensive line, 50 munitions for the cost of that, and that is reducing incoming damage by 25% every unit that's inside this sector, which is pretty goddamn strong. The fact that he's picked that, though, doesn't mean he's got support bunkers. He's not going to have the AT bunker or the command bunker for forward retreating. You can still get forward retreating off maybe a caching a point, potentially. But as long as he keeps his field presence, that 25% bonus is going to do well for him on that munitions point. Jaeger's looking quite low there. Coastal up top. Back 30 shooting him in the ass a little bit, but he's able to pull away. What we got here? Panzer Pioneer. Oh, some SSF out now as well. Might see a grenade being lobbed here. Nope. Gonna try and chase him back, but that shouldn't be a wipe. Yeah, allies are struggling a bit here. Half-tracks are not really doing much. I kind of wanted to maybe see Nub get the double AT half-tracks and maybe do a double barrage onto this bunker here to try and take it out. I don't know if they've even seen... They should know it's here because they should see the units healing around this area. They haven't really made much of an effort to try and target. I'm not seeing a single mortar round land at this yet. Oh, double flamers on the captain. Quick reaction there from Nub. Jumps out before he takes much damage. 250 on the field, but that's probably from a call in from the pack gun. He's got his pack gun off. The Pioneers.
Take care of the wounded. We don't have long.
Scout Squad's going to maybe get focused down, but that's healthy enough to retreat, I think. Yeah, honestly, I feel like he's lobbing a grenade here. But actually, they sprint when they get hit by smoke grenades. So actually, SSF's grenades are probably not the best thing. They do manage to get the kill on the 250. I guess Inquisitorus wasn't paying attention there. But to be honest, these Gusters are going to be really uncontested in this city. They're going to do so well around this area, this urban area. And the CQC... Oh, double flames on the scout. Bring it low. AT half-track already bombarding the point here. Pack gun setting up. That is in range. Pistols in the top almost go down. Pack gun doesn't know whether to set up or reposition. Captain doing a little mortar barrage. Bit of a waste of that because that's easily dodged. Probably wants to drop that onto the bunker if he can get vision of that. We've got a mortar bunker down as well. That's probably thanks to the heavy weapons commander. The house is getting quite low here. AT half-track is opening up on it. MG flanked by the 3-man squad of the Gusters. Oh, man, there's so much flamethrowers this game. Scorched earth. Probably should be putting his coastals in some kind of available cover. There is cover here and he's not really utilising it very well. Let's check out the base. We do have tier 4 built here. We have the first Obichi has been put down. One thing we haven't seen actually, he's getting his artillery officer out, which is I think is a mistake. I feel like if you're going coastal, you should always make the artillery officer because he's just a great unit to buff your forces up. A good unit for denying an area as well with his Overwatch ability. Buff up nearby units. The Obichi is opening up. Where's it going? It's firing somewhere. Is it in the base? Oh, there's the first shot. It's landed right next to the AT half track. The second one's coming in.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Now, what have the Allies got to be able to deal with that? They've actually got no... I mean, we have got whiz-bangs later on, but to be honest, they've got no real way to be able to deal with this Obiche. It's just going to easily get dealt with. Sorry, it's not going to be easy to be dealt with because they've got no kind of off-map ability here to deal with it. So, yeah, this is going to stay up and do a lot of damage.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
Hands 3 on the field. It's getting slapped around a bit by the anti-tank half-track. Got to respect the damage that can dish out. Going to fire again here. One of the big hit. Looks like they were able to take that annoying mortar pit. And I think a mortar pit was eventually starting to barrage that bunker. But he was able to kill it. And now he's repairing it, so that's going to stay up. We have some Stoss trooping on the field as well. Panzer IV in the production. Which one? I'm not playing in this game. I am commentating and casting this game. This is a 2v2 match which I am commentating on.
Commandant, we have surplus munitions to spend.
All these SSF are murdering this Jaeger on retreat. They should be able to finish it off. They turn the corner. They do get a kill.
Panzer IV reporting in.
Oh, but the 80 half track overextended, trying to get maybe some finishing hits onto the Panzer III. That goes down. Panzer III still got to be careful against the SSF because they can toggle onto Zooks, and they do.
Commandant, you have command points available.
Tries to flank with this squad. They have been suppressed by the other machine gun. Lob smoke to blind this machine gun so these guys can get unsuppressed. Oh, this squad's overextended. Maybe the Gustas retreat back and try and chase this squad down. If they can get round the side here. Yep, they will be able to. This might be a dead SSF. Good play right now from Inquisitoris. Trying to get on the retreat of this low health SSF. Can he get it? He's trying. Almost. Meanwhile, big engagement in the center. Looks like SSF will get away. These Gustas in the back are being annoying. MG's facing towards the center. He decides to retreat. Oh, because he's blowing incoming OPG barrage. They took a bit of friendly fire there. Scout squad will die. Reekley, thank you very much for the raid, buddy. Hope you had some good games today. Captain about to go down here as well. Another squad potentially lost for the Allies. Machine gun, though, 50 cal. Does manage to suppress the coastals. Stop them getting the finishing shots in, so that's important. Oh, Stoss in the centre. That might go down as what that does, and they do drop their MG42. That's a painful loss because that's the elite infantry of Salah. There is the MG on the floor, and I guess he can pick it up with his coastals, which would be a nice upgrade for them. But yeah, don't really want to be losing your Stoss. Second Panzer IIIs, 2 P3s on the field. Both of them very wounded, battered and bruised, backing away. And it looks like Ziligath wants blood right now. He knows they're low. He's trying to dive them, but this might be an overextension here. Though it doesn't look like Salah has paid attention. His Panzer IV is not really there to cover the retreat of these units. He's still going into the base here. Packard is set up to cover the retreat. He's got no infantry for snaring, actually, so these units could keep diving, but Ziligath thinks better of the dive. Bit greedy of him, yeah, so don't want to throw away those 2 vehicles. Needs to activate maybe suppression here. These rifles are going to close the distance here. They might lob grenades. P4 is rotating over. Yep, gets suppression on 1 going. Obici firing again. Ooh, I think on the retreating rifleman, almost got it, that squad actually. Not the best attack, sadly, for Oziligat there. Or was that Obici firing on that mortar? Possibly on the mortar instead. That is dead, so that probably got killed by the Obici. Oh, we got a white phosphorus round on the P4, slowing it down. Co 3 should make the zoom. Yeah, I definitely feel like there should be more zoom on Co 3. Definitely on the replays, I agree. Second P4 on the field. Decisive force back. Got a white phosphorus grenade. Smoke here from the Sherman to blind the flak 30. Oh, those Panzer Pioneers almost bite the dust then. Allies don't have enough AT really for all these Panzers. Needs maybe a second AT half-track, to be honest. I'm just waiting for that. Obici is going to start getting some infantry wipes on these rifleman squads soon, I think, as well. Just a matter of time. Ooh. AT half-track almost 8. An Obici round then. Panzerfords being aggressive. Could maybe focus down this machine gun. They decide to back away. And their shots are going to hit the wall instead, this rock formation. See half-track. Got to be careful. We see a barrage coming in here from the Axis. It's the big Obici barrage, I think, coming in from Inquisitores. Was able to retreat in time. So it seems like that ability was a waste, though. At least it did force all the Allied forces back off the center.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
Got some quite overextended Allied units here. I mean, if we see all these Panda 3s quickly transition over to the left-hand side, this machine gun might probably going to get wiped and retreat here. It's not looking good for the Allies at all. Mines going down as well. Good to see it. Lots of... God, look how many mines he's starting to put down on this area. God, mines everywhere. Mine City. Oh, there is a whiz-bang, though, so maybe things can turn around. This is a lot of SSF. Has he got the bazooka upgrade? He does. Though these bazookas are going to do quite well against these Panzer 3s, but the Panzer 3s can just kite back, keep killing these SSF. These SSF are expensive to reinforce. Opening up on the flak 30, finds a good target. Not reacting to it. That's probably going to be a dead flak 30. Veteran C, yeah, Veteran C2 wiped. Rifleman barely making it out on the top. AT half-track coming in as well. Going to get maybe some good side shots in. Coastal, though. Late reaction on this Coastal. That will probably die here. Yep, that's the first Coastal going down.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
Well, Rifleman sprinting in. Decide against it.
The enemy has taken a victory.
We have coming in here some kind of artillery. Probably the Captain Mortar Barrage. Just to scare off. Yeah, it's the Mortar Barrage. What do we have? Another whiz-bang on the field. So I think what Allies need to do is they need to start really starting ramping up the wipes with these whiz-bangs to try and get back into the game. Overextended Panzer Pioneers right now. I'm not sure why this squad's so far forward. That's going to get focused down and retreat. That's a huge waste of a Veteran C2 squad there. Yeah, that's his highest vetted squad, actually. Infantry squad that he just overextended there massively. Axis got to be careful not to throw the game. They're doing pretty well in terms of VP and map control, but they're making some... There's a careless couple of decisions. Coastal's down, Panzer Pioneer's down. Flak 30 has been recrewed. The Obici over here, still Veteran C1. I haven't seen it fire recently. I don't know if it can reach the base from here, but if he can, it looks like, yeah, he has fired a couple of rounds in the base, we can tell from these craters.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
But whiz-bang's close, he's opening up on the whiz-bang. Oh, but there's a wall in the way, the first couple of rounds miss. But it doesn't matter because there's a big collapse of Allied armor here. 1 Panzer III surely goes down. Off goes the turret. Good combined arms there from the Allies together to focus down Inquisitor's forces. And unfortunately, Salah was nowhere to be seen there. He's all the way on the right, not really able to support. He has got 3 Panzer IVs now. Another barrage coming in here from the Obice. I'm not sure if it killed anything. Oh, Captain walks into the wrong neighborhood. Vet 2, Captain bites the dust. Zilligath not paying attention there. Hey, Momo, you right, buddy? Just doing a cast here, this 2v2 match. Allies started strong, but now it's looking a bit more even. Allies, though, still with a big VP deficit. They need to get on top of the victory points this game if they want to stay in it. They're capping 2 of them right now.
Concrete fortifications shall be refurbished and maintained to meet your standards, Commandant.
Another Sherman in production.
A victory point.
Equals rolling around in the north. Looks like he's rebuilt another squad here. Of Stoss.
Batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
Whizbangs rotating over. They have been spotted. Maybe he might dive in on them with the P3s. No. Meanwhile, if the P4s collapsing in from the north. Somehow both rounds hit either side. The ship completely miss it. And we got the Obice firing in as well in this general vicinity. Big shots in onto this Sherman. Veteran C2, it might go down here. P4s are not pushed forward to chase. Double triple whizbang coming in on the P4. Somehow surviving. Nope, one round hits it. It does go down. Sherman dies. One of the whizbangs jettisons their launcher. 2 of them jettison. They kind of all have to right now. Maybe wants to focus the one that's almost dead here. He's not focusing the right one. Fresh Sherman comes out of the base, focusing on the rear armor of the P4. The low health AT half track gets the killing blow. P3s are all quite low, but so have the Shermans. Maybe an overcommit here. There is a pack gun there as well to support. 1 P3 dies. Sherman dies. I don't think this is going to be a good trade right now for Nub. He's going to lose 2 Shermans for 1 P3. I think, yeah. Bit of overcommitment there. God, it's all happening suddenly in this game.
They have only 100 points remaining.
And then let's look at the... Yeah, so we've got 2 whizbangs left, or fresh ones come out the field. We've got a Sherman, a beaten up 80 half-track. Still 2 P3s, a second P4 getting built as well, so I'll be back to 2 P4s.
Panzer IV is field ready.
Both teams taking some significant losses, though, but still fairly even. If anything... Oh, look, there's a machine gun that's been decrewed. Pack gun is instantly opting to blow that up. Good play there from Inquisitorist.
Get healed up while we can.
Allies need to get on the victory point, man. They're still draining here. They're about to be triple capped. That's the big issue right now for them.
Enemy down to 75 points. Do not let up.
So Johnson machine gun on the ground there. Did any SF actually die then? Also, maybe maybe one of them. There was 3 squads. I don't know if that's a fresh one. I have to check. I think Axe is going to just win this based on the victory point control. So many wrecks here. I wonder if he'll go and get himself... he's just making another P3, but I might want to see a recovery vehicle for all these wrecks, man. That's a lot of resources sitting on the ground there. Oh, Panzer IV's kind of forward on its own. Use of smoke here to blind the Flak 30. But now it actually makes it harder for the 80 half-track to get a shot in to finish off maybe the P4. Registered artillery being used here. Does quite a bit of damage there, actually, from the passing whizbang. It was really kind of low, though, to be fair. Oh, was that a combat engineer? I think a combat engineer. Yep, that is a dead combat engineer, I believe, there, due to the Obice barrage. Gets another kill, another wipe.
Victory point lost.
That whizbang there is so low.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Oh, we've got a cheeky P4 in the rear. Gets a cheeky side shot. There's a flamethrower on the ground. He probably should be picking up with those coastals. Whizbang opening up on the flak 30. Does get the decrew. Body parts everywhere. Second one coming in as well. Gets the decrew on the second flak 30. Might wipe the gun as well. One more shot needed. Does get the kill on that gun. Some big wins there. Suddenly, Salah's army is looking much smaller than it did a few minutes ago. Allies might actually pull this one back. They've got the 2 VP capped at the moment.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
He's getting healed up right now. Sneaking around with these SSF, getting vision on the point. He's actually opting to blow the Rex. Oh, a cheeky demo charge. Kills 3 of the men here. And he's able to just probably finish this off with just some small arms fire. Yep, nice little pick there. Gotta be careful he doesn't kill himself with his own barrage there. It's kind of danger close. Let's just see if Inquisitorus has got himself some decent armory upgrades. He's gone for emergency repairs. Doesn't look like he's gotten the 3rd upgrade yet from his armory. Axes have got plenty of time to try and see this game out if they play this right and don't overextend right now. Pioneers die. It's one of the vet Pios. I think an 88 might be warranted right here, maybe, to lock down the sensor victory point. To help zone out the 80 Halftrick and these Shermans. Whizbang opening up again onto the machine gun that was recrewed, but dies once again. Actually, these P3s could just dive in against these Whizbangs right now. No mines, no Zooks to stop them, but he doesn't know that. Seen a Silgren call in. OBG opening up on the rear here. And this beat base, this is now Veteran C2, but it's a lot of these barrages lately haven't really been hitting the mark. Overextending a little bit of a splash kills one of the combat engineers. Sherman for some reason showing his ass to the P3.
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
Ooh, 50 cal bites the dust. Opportunity to blow it up right now with the P4s if he wants to. He decides to back away. Needs to deny that. There's a bar on the ground as well, and a flame. There's a bar and a flamethrower sat on the ground. Why has he not picked that up with his coastals? Or better yet, get the SOS with the double MG upgrade. That would make them super lethal. Got a big barrage coming in here. Ooh, point blank Whizbang on the 250. That's going to be gone for sure. He's going to be able to get the decap with these guys just about. I want to lob a smoke grenade if he hasn't done so already. One of the Shermans are pretty low. Oh, I felt like he should have committed then with he had a couple of fairly healthy P3s. He could have maybe committed onto that lower health Sherman. Probably got it. Why has he not picked up these weapons, man? Some nice upgrades here for his squads. Med trucks right back at base here. She's still barraging the general vicinity. He's desperately trying to get the cap here. They're now draining. They've only got the 1 victory point. The Allies are about to be double capped. This could be the end of the game right here. Allies have got to do something big. Coastals get the decap down to 1 man. Need to retreat. They're going to get focused down. Not reacting there. Late reaction. That should be focused down maybe. P4 does die. 10 points remain. Germans have now been upgunned finally. And he's being aggressive. Can they stop the drain? 1 VP remains. I think that's game. Yeah, the Axis managed to do enough there to finish off the game. But actually right at the end then, it was looking a bit dicey for them. Yeah, Allies, if they'd just been a bit more aggressive with the victory points that game, I think they might have been able to come back and potentially win it, because there was definitely some big mistakes there from the Axis. They kept on doing the same thing. Was it mass P4, mass P3, not really changing up their strategy. And a lot of the time they weren't taking too many favourable engagements with them. But yeah, well played from Salah and Inquisitorius. They did do a very solid early game, which saw them, made it much easier for them to just see out the end game, due to the fact that they brought their opponents down to 25 victory points. So the Allies, what they could have done differently in that game, they really didn't pressure that coastal players' med bunker much at the early game. There was some 80 half-trick, there was a mortar. Really should have started bombarding that med bunker, killing it. Captain barrage on it as well with the mortar barrage, trying to take that out because it was basically that right victory point was under the Axis hands the entire game because of that med bunker, and it was very easy for them to control the center as well because the med bunker was not too far away, and those coastals were able to play around that bunker and benefit from it. But yeah, had a hard time there. And I don't think the Allies managed to decap that plus 10 munitions with that defensive strategic target on. So they every Axis unit that was in that zone was, or infantry wise, was receiving 25% less damage. They weren't able to decap that. Yeah. Probably can't click on the drop weapons. No, you can click on them. You should have been able to pick them up. He just didn't for some reason that game. Yeah, whenever you see like drop weapons on the ground, you should always try and pick them up because it's always generally a straight upgrade for your unit. The only time that you might not want to pick up like something like maybe like an anti-tank rifle or a bazooka on a unit that's maybe designated as a CQC unit, where you want them to be just purely anti-infantry kind of thing, like Gustas or whatever. Or I mean, Gustas will have double flamethrowers anyway, but I don't know, maybe. Like, I'd rather a longer range unit, maybe like Panzer Pioneers, to maybe pick up a bazooka, or Panzer Jaegers to pick it up, rather than put it on maybe a PG or something. But yeah, that's that game there, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks again, Reekley, for the rate. And welcome to the stream, guys. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. Sorry if you ask any questions and I haven't answered them. I generally don't answer questions during a match because I'm casting it, because I'm putting it up on YouTube later. But if you've got any questions now, I'm happy to answer any of your questions. You can see here's the match stats. We can see that overall it looked pretty fairly even, to be honest, in terms of the KDs across the board. Yeah, I think Salah, I felt like he, with his presence, did very well, in dominating the map. So he had good map control that game, I felt like. Inquisitorius had a good build, I would say. But, yeah, I don't feel like he like his Gustas. He might have lost his Augusta, actually. I'm curious to see if he lost one of his Gustas, because I thought he had... Where is it? Deck. He did lose one of his Gustas at some point. I missed that, yeah, because I was like, where? I thought he had a Vet 2 Gusta, and they were doing really well. But yeah, losing that really, I think, hurt him, because the Gusta squad was super important. If you missed the announcement, next Company Heroes 3 update is on Thursday, the January 29th, and it's a balance update. Oh, I'm kind of curious to see what that's all going to be about. Morty Medius, how you doing, buddy? Guys, do you think a 4070 could run Co-Max? What card do you think with this game be smooth? I mean, I'm currently using a 9070. And that's been pretty good. 9070 art was it XT, something like that? Yeah, it's like a AMD card or something. But yeah, I was running it on a 3080. No, sorry, I was running it on a 3070 before, and it was running it pretty smoothly. So yeah. But I am running it in 1080p, not 1440p, to be fair. Because I'm downscaling it. Stream. So Total War Warhammer 40k just passed 1 million wishlists on Steam. That's really good to see. A lot of people excited for that. 1 million's pretty impressive. Definitely going to be going hard into Total Warhammer 40k as well as Dawn of War. But yeah... they haven't even set a release date for Total War Warhammer 40k, so it's not going to be out 2026. It's probably like 2028, if anything, or maybe even 2027, end of 2027. So we've got Dawn of War 4 first. We'll go hard into Dawn of War first, and hopefully that'll do really well, and then we can then springboard off maybe Dawn of War 4 with Total War Warhammer 40k as well, and probably play both games simultaneously, which will be good. So that's what I'm expecting to do in the future, by the way, guys. If you're new to the channel, or if you're old and wondering where I'm going, where my content's at, where it's heading, yeah, that's my plan. I'm hoping that hopefully Warhammer 40k does well, and Dawn of War 4 does well. Company Heroes is one of my favorite franchises, but it's super niche. There's not many people that play it, sadly. Only a couple of thousand people, 5,000 people really play concurrently. That's it, you know. So, but I'm thinking it's gonna, you know, Dawn of War 4 is gonna be much better for me, and I'm thinking I'm quite well placed as an RTS content creator to do well and benefit from Dawn of War 4 as well. So that's going to be most of my time and energy is going to be going into once it comes out. I wonder which faction I'm going to main. What has anyone of you guys decided what faction you're going to main in Dawn of War 4? By the way, I'm thinking like I want to do Chaos or Imperial Guard, but they're not going to be out yet. So because it's Orcs, Adeptus Mechanicus, Space Marines, Astartes, or Necrons. I feel like Necrons might be fun. I might be doing Necrons until the other guys come out. I play too much Space Marines just throughout the normal Dawn of War games, so. Dawn of War depends on the studio. Learn from Iron Harvest. Yeah, definitely, you know. Like, they've got a lot of work, Iron Harvest, the King Art Games studio, to make Dawn of War 4 a good game and up to the standards of what people expect. We'll see if they're up to the task once it finally comes out, but let's hope they do a good job. Aaron's going to be part of the Green Tide. Yeah, going to be an orc. Maybe I could do orcs. Orcs are fun. See. We'll see. Hey, Cornell, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follows, by the way. Marios, cheers, buddy, for watching. Balance update. Yeah, so there's balance update on the 29th. That'll be good. I see Momo's stream title has been what he wants priests in tier 4, and I've just seen that in his stream title every time he's been streaming lately, which makes me laugh. Gimme one. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, dude. Welcome on in. Right, let's see what we're going to cast then. So, or should we play? Maybe I'll jump into a game. I've got until 8 o'clock, so we've just got under 2 hours to maybe play a bit of game here. So let's maybe play a game. Right, let's see what we want to do. I've been doing a bit of Brits the last couple of days. Maybe I could try this Luftwaffe strategy I keep seeing everybody do. You know? It seems to be a bit of an abusive thing, but I feel like the Allied team, you know, in the ELO bracket that I'm playing at, I think the Allied opponents would be competent enough, or I think they would, to be able to deal with this. Because it's like, what, 4, you know, Pyos with grenade launchers, which are a pain in the ass to deal with. Flak 36. Could try it. But the thing is, though, that's like, you know, if that strategy fails, then you've got nothing else to really fall back on, to be honest. Travis says, Tramovis says, I have Co 3, but I can't use super weapons. You've watched Co 2. There aren't any super weapons in Company of Heroes. Like, I mean, you've got things like the Sturmtiger or, you know, or V1 strike and things like that in the Co franchise, but I wouldn't classify that as a super weapon. When I'm thinking about super weapons, I'd be thinking about like Red Alert 2's Iron Curtain, Weather Storm, Nuclear Bomb, those kinds of things. But there are some very strong abilities like the V1, King Tiger, things like that in the game. Maybe I should try a Luftwaffe. I'm thinking about doing a battle group tier list at some point, so... Which commanders? Mechanized. I never pick mechanized. I do like the Stug D. Yeah, Stoss as well. 8 rad as well. It's 4 command points to get the 8 rad. That's quite late. Let me just switch my scene so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Iron Tiger, what's your personal opinion in Code? Is Code 3 worth to try when you like Code 2? Oh, 100%. Yeah, Iron Tiger. I would be biased in saying it because I'm been playing Code 3 for a while now, but I definitely feel like if you've been putting off Code 3 and you haven't tried it yet, it's now in a good place, generally speaking. I think there's not many bugs now. The game generally plays quite smoothly. Performance-wise, it's night and day difference between Code 2. Like, I think Code 3 beats Code 2 easily when it comes to performance. The game runs very smoothly, which is great. Like, late game, like if you play a Code 2 game and it's like minute 40, there's so much thing going, you'll notice the FPS will drop. Code 3, I'm not noticing my FPS drop, which is great. And I feel like with Code 3 as well, there's a lot of different builds, and like the battle group system alone makes it much, it's just a shame that we've only got 6 battle groups per faction at the moment. It'd be nice if we had more with more, add more abilities and more things, but unfortunately that isn't the case. But the battle group system is definitely much better than the commander system of Code 2. Adds a lot of strategic depth, and you can play one battle group, in 2 different games and play that same battle group quite differently. Like, for instance, if you go Luftwaffe, you could maybe focus on going for the infantry reserves with an LG-40 recoilless gun power drop and play quite mobile, or you could go the other tree, go flak, go in placements and be more defensive. There's a couple of other things you could decide to do. Native audio for the gem, yeah. I'm seeing quite a few people ask that on my YouTube videos and stuff. Just thinking, which commander should I practice as Wehrmacht here today? I might go... Do I want to go mechanized a bit? I've got Luftwaffe on my list here. I might try a bit of Luftwaffe. I might do 1 round of Luftwaffe, see how we do. And then I might then try if I've got time, I could do maybe a mechanized game as well. I do like Last Stand's quite fun. I love the recovery efforts. That being 6 command points is kind of insane if you think about it. Do we think recovery efforts at 6 command points is fair? Where you can get something out like an OB chief for 4. 6 command points for that is quite a lot. Has anybody also? I asked this question the other day, and I'm not sure if anyone responded. But if anyone who has played Last Stand chat. Have you ever picked Scavenge Doctrine over the Nebelwerfer for Overwatch? Because I just see this as so much better. I kind of want to just try Scavenge Doctrine just to see. If Scavenge Crates made it so that if they pick up a crate, that made their next throwable free, I could see it being more useful. Like that would make more people go for Scavenge Doctrine. Or it also maybe being able to maybe it also had like Plunder as well, where if you would plunder a wreck and get an upgrade like the DAC players can. Oh no, is it DAC with Plunder? Yeah, I think it's DAC that has the Plunder upgrade, isn't it? It's on Espionage, I think, yeah. Right, we'll do a Luftwaffe game just to mess around a bit. You never played this game, kind of curious. You've ever played strategy games before? OCEs? Code 3 or Red Alert 3? Code 3, yeah, I would say Code 3 over Red Alert 3. No one plays Code 3, Red Alert 3 these days. like especially multiplayer wise, I would imagine, right? It's a super dead game, but people probably go back to it and play the campaign every once in a while. I think if people are playing any kind of Command and Conquer game, it's probably Red Alert 2 or Command and Conquer Generals. They're probably not playing 3. So yeah, so earlier guys, we were talking about Hightail. Are you guys getting Hightail? But Vaki put a post in my channel saying, does anyone want to do like a, if I made like a Helping Hands community Hightail server, would you join it? And for those who are wondering what the hell Hightail is, I had the same question last night. I looked into it, and apparently it's like a new like a new improved style of Minecraft or something. Which caught my attention because I used to many years ago before I even streamed. So that's probably what, let's say 12. No, not even that. I'd say 14, 15 years ago. Yeah, not even joking. About 15 years ago, I played Minecraft before it even, you know, it was like a beta kind of thing, and it wasn't even. I think, was it Nord? What was the guy that made the game? That guy made the game. I can't remember his name now, but yeah, and it was before it got sold off. But yeah, I played it then, enjoyed it, but then I never stuck around. It was Notch, not Nord. Yeah, Notch was the guy. New began with N. Yeah, so I was playing it then. That was before I was streaming, and I liked it. And now this new thing called Hightail is playing. What faction my challenger on? Dak. I am Dak. Dak's my highest rated faction, but I play every I think I'm gold rank 1 on all factions, and then challenger. I think I'm challenger. Actually, am I challenger? Hang on, I can look. Actually, am I? Yeah. Challenger 4 on Dak. I haven't played 1v1 in a while. US, Denmark, Africa, Brits. What about 3v3? 2. Yeah, I haven't played 1v1. I've hardly played any 1v1 games, to be honest. Never been to games like Minecraft? Yeah, well, I mean, I like the idea of Minecraft, although you know, a lot of people think, oh, it's just a game for kids. I like the fact that it's kind of like, because it's like Lego, right, where you can build whatever you want to build, you know, it's kind of that free kind of thing, which is pretty cool, regardless of what age you are. You know, you can build any kind of thing, which is pretty cool. And when I looked into it, it looked like they were really opening up to modders as well, so they could do anything with the game engine. So, which really got my interest. Piqued my interest, because I'm thinking, you know, people could come up with some really sick mods based on this kind of like the core game and the engine. So, and it's just started out now, and everybody, you know, it's just got into early access the last couple of days, and it's one of the most viewed games on Twitch at the moment. So it might be a good time to get into it potentially. So we'll see. Building in Hightail is so much better than the base Minecraft. Oh, is it? Well, I didn't really look into the building aspect. I only briefly looked at it last night because I was curious. I was in my my management agency Discord, and the other content creators there were discussing it, and I was, oh, what's this Hightail? So I was interested in looking into it. Have I ever played? You mean Timberborn? Yeah, I love Timberborn. I occasionally play it, and I might have another campaign to play it when they do a 1.0 release in the beginning of March, so I'll probably be playing it again then. But yeah, I really like Timberborn. I did a full playthrough on one of the beavers. I can see. I think it'd be really cool. Like, what I would imagine Hightail for me would be cool if I could make a really cool like undead zombie like environment, And then there would be mods where you could be a necromancer, you could summon minions and stuff and have them patrolling around your base and things like that. I think that, I think there might be people that might mod that kind of thing into the game, and if that does happen, that'd be super cool. And that's kind of the thing that I've been always wanting in like a game, because there's not been any game that's really scratched that personally kind of that itch, because I've played like World of Warcraft and been a Death Knight, but that's, again, you can't you can't build your own domain, you can't do your own kind of cool thing there and make your own, you're only just you kind of just a hero going around, and you have a few little minions and stuff, and there even though you can have one ghoul and that's it really. So, and there's been other necromancer style games. I guess I played V Rising, you could kind of have some minions there, but again, it's not what I'm really looking for, They might make an RTS mode actually as well. That'd be cool. So that's kind of what I'd like in a kind of game. That'd be really cool, I think. More Timidus, thank you so much for the follow. Cheers, buddy. We are searching for the game, by the way, guys. It's just taking a minute or two. I solo queue into like 4v4s, which is probably a bad idea. Apparently there is a Minecraft RTS. Content not viewable in my region, apparently. Okay. Oh, we got a game. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Right, here we up against... What's that? I Can't Breathe guy. Pretty good, I'm not sure.
But in due course. Secures that territory. Got it.
Right, we're gonna do a different build this time round.
Airborne and ready to deploy.
Over. Checking supplies and capturing ground.
Okay, I've actually got right side. That's actually quite good because I'll be able to drop down here and lock this area down. Great, we've got an AFK player on our team already. Oh man.
What are your orders?
Fallschirm pioneers deployed.
You need tools. Here we are. Hotline territory captured, Commandant. We're ready. Welcome. Disperse around the capture point.
Hate people that go AFK at the start of a game, man.
What is that? Build this. Capture.
Bro.
We can requisite.
Say your prayers, boys. Time to drop. Good effect. Leaving the battle.
Pioneers, we can overcome anything. Out here! Take on us! Noise discipline while we move. Seize action!
Your Fallschirm pioneers are ready.
On your feet, Fallschirm Pioniere, red! We move! Achtung! Look at that! Jawohl! Send word! Over! Put us to work! Checking supplies and capturing ground. We have order! We are leaving. Orders coming in. Send word. Over.
Dude, like, it's like he's AFK, right? Why is it not?
No contact. Die Truppe kommt.
Transporter, waiting in hot zone.
Enemy fire. We're taking hits here. On station.
Nice, with 3v.
Consider it done, Commandant. Orders coming. Grid point.
Sector lost.
Moving now.
Installing an infantry officer.
Fucking machine gewehr! Stay low! Pioniere! Move! Pioneers! Pioniere here! Territory! Be aware! Get those feet moving! Taking a bunker. I move orders. Get to it. What are your orders? Fallschirmpionier. That point must be captured.
Dude, how is the AI is not even working right now either, man? What the fuck, dude? Oh, it's so fucking broken, dude.
Must be captured. Once secured, fall into defensive position. Bunker is ready for use.
Bunker will be a medical facility momentarily.
Capturing the territory. We've done it. Fallschirm secure and hold that location. Staying here, right? Orders. We're moving out. You need us? Fallschirm pioneers looking for trouble. Fallschirm pioniere ready for.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Area. We have move orders. Hold here. Fallschirm pioniere. Fallschirm pioniere.
We have finished the research.
Fallschirm pioniere. Area denied. Captured. Deny that area. We're moving out. Awaiting orders.
We are losing control of a sector.
Ready for orders. Follow me. Focus fire on the enemy.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Ready for orders. Scatter. Fall back to HQ.
Yeah, well, this is a lost game because we're going to be 2v1, well, 3v. Yeah, let's just give up, man. That's a shame because I think we would have been fine here this game.
We must retreat.
What a waste of a game because this fucking guy went AFK at the start. This guy needs to be perma-banned. Report. Inactivity. People like that, man. Had a good start as well. I really wanted to get a proper go with Luftwaffe for that game. I thought like I had a good, you know, did everything right. No issues. Got a kill on the scout squad. Seems like, yeah, Brits especially have the hardest time, I think, trying to deal with that early, like, wood bunker. Because they can't get a mortar out, I guess, unless they go... I mean, they could get a mortar out, but then if they get the mortar out, then I guess they struggle. Normally, most of them go for Dingo as well at the start as well. And Dingo's one of the worst things I think you can do against it. Alright. Yeah. It's why it's so hard to rank up in these team games when you're playing solo, because you'll always have an early lever or someone AFK, and then you just can't win because the AI is so bad that there's no point playing it, which really sucks because it's a huge detriment to everybody else, you know. If you try and solo queue and you manage to get a high rank, it's practically impossible. Have I bugged? No one seems to be loading at the moment. Oh, what? I never have issues loading in. What? This is weird. This is like unheard of. Well, actually, wasn't it yesterday? I had a game where I loaded in and it was just a black screen, and then it said I was just disconnected. You know what I think, guys? I think if your team surrenders within 5 minutes, or if you get someone who leaves and quits your team because of like either they crash out or they're AFK, the other people on your team should not receive a loss in the ELO ranking. It should that should not count for either team. I think my game's bugged out. Actually, guys, this never happened before. Nothing's happening. It's not doing anything. Now, it'd be like the first minute. You know, I think you know the fact that you can only issue a vote to surrender after 5 minutes is stupid. Live usage very high. Hour usage, yeah, but that's not the thing that's killing my game because I always stream on TikTok. I think I'm gonna have to Alt F4, guys. This is the first time ever. Yeah, sorry, guys, on the other team, but buy an SSD. My game is on an SSD. Something, yeah, my game broke. Sorry, guys. Don't know why. I'll restart my game and see if that fixes it. But I never had. This is literally the first time my game's ever frozen during loading. This has never happened before. I'm not even joking. That's never happened before. That's weird. Game just froze. Well, my loading bar wasn't going up either. Gets stuck on like 75%. The other issue is you can't, you know, with a game in 2020. Well, the game came out in 2023. You know, you should be expecting to be able to rejoin a game if you disconnect, but Code 3 doesn't have that feature. Hopefully, it's probably giving me a cooldown now, right? Wonder if it says I can't search. It's not giving me it's not told me I can't start searching again. I've never had that issue where it's come up with it because I've seen some people come up with an error message saying can't start queuing again because you left the game early and you've got to wait like 10 minutes or something like that. Yeah, sorry everybody. But honestly, that is the first time my game's ever like had a crash or something during loading. It's never had that issue before, or like frozen out completely. I've played 1,500 hours of this game. It didn't trigger any crash report. I Alt F4'd because nothing was happening, and I left it going for a good few minutes then. I've seen decent. Secret Bogey. Like back in my days of KOTU, when I was playing competitive. When I was playing competitive Couple of Heroes 2 1v1 matches.
On your feet, pioneers. Lay the foundations. Build this. Infantry company is going here.
My internet was so bad that it kept on dropping all the time.
Fallschirm Pioneer are airborne. Trupptransporter, waiting in drop zone.
Requisition more infantry.
Joining the attack. Stand by.
You know, I had such bad internet that it would cause me, or I would have freezes, like because my internet was so bad, it would cause like literally my game would freeze for a couple of seconds, and it would make me being able to play the game impossible, which really sucked.
As ordered. We'll build it.
Fallschirm Pioneers deployed.
Fallschirm Pioniere reporting. Unit 2. Look at that shit.
We're not going to win this game. The enemy team is so stacked. Yeah, there's a 4-man team on the opposite side all playing together in one.
You need us? Welcome. Moving to capture. Put us to work.
Yeah, you don't build in camp. You can't go do 2 actions at once now.
In due course. Yeah. We'll capture it.
Wir Terrortruppe ready to drop. Loud and clear. Fallschirm Pioneers parachuting on your mark.
We're ready.
Good effect. Clearing the button.
What are you? We're under enemy attack. Bring up reserve. Rest later. Enemy infantry spotted.
Your Fallschirm Pioneers are ready.
Conserve your ammo. Concentrate. Acknowledge. Ready to deploy. The bastards are persistent. Infantry think seize actions. Fucking machine gewehr. Stay low. Fight hard. Noise discipline while we move. Fight harder. Fight your moving the target. Fight them. They didn't see us coming. Close it. Maintain security. Complete the orders.
Trupptransporter waiting in drop zone.
Fire on the MG. Pioneer.
This one getting double teamed.
Dropping into formation. Say your prayers, boys. Time to drop.
Pioneers, we will.
You're depleted. Healing out.
Ready for order. Heads down. Spread out. Scatter. Fall back to HQ.
Installing an infantry officer.
There's a man down. Which point confirmed? Moving now. I want defensive positions around the capture point. Move out! You need diverting supplies. Get in! Save in due course. Put us on your feet. Enemy contacts! Achtung! Pioneers will get there.
New ability online.
On station. Pioneer, we will get there. Jawohl!
Wir Terrortruppe ready to drop.
Confirm! Reinhold, get on it!
Starting the advance.
Get those feet moving! What are your orders? What the hell is that?
Pioneers!
Headquarters has an officer stationed.
Taking hits!
Full
Seek
orders.
cover!
Get to it.
Falsch! Move out! Grab your gear!
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
Put us to work.
Taking to the skies.
Orders, we're moving out. Orders confirmed.
Fallschirm Pioneers parachuting on your mark. Sector now under enemy control.
Denver, over.
Has arrived, Commandant. We're moving. Fallschirm Pioniere, orders. Ready for orders. What are
Good
you?
effect. Clearing the button.
Fallschirm Pioniere, right here.
Fallschirm Pioneers deployed. Territory lost.
We're moving out. Field.
Get think they are fucking good for them?
We move! Hand down! Fallschirmpionier! Attack! Awaiting order! Move yourself! Mortars incoming! Confirm! Noise discipline while we move! Fallschirmpioniere, ready for me! Nobody move! Stop! Await! Rest later! What are your orders? Enemy infantry!
One of our capture points is under... Two transporter, vehicles on zone.
Keep moving! Don't stop for him! Retreat!
Sector lost.
Fucking gas grab! Move out! Grab your gear! Jawohl! Pioneers! This is enemy territory! Be aware! We have orders!
The enemy have taken our territory.
Noise discipline while we move!
On your feet, pioneers.
We've done it. Fallschirmpioniere, ready for orders. Advancement! Quickly we're ready. You need us?
Blade received.
We're moving out.
Send word.
Orders
Oh,
received.
Disperse around. Hey, spotted us! Scatter the enemy fire! Here! We move! Now! Capturing enemy ground! Repel counter-assault! How did they creep up on us? They killed another!
Any help from anybody? No.
Position.
Noise! They're taking hits! Take cover!
251 half-track is deployed.
We move! Awaiting taking steady, you fool. We have move orders. Fallschirmpioniere,
He's dead.
we're moving. Eager to get moving. Heading to your coordinates.
Need a pack gun.
Territory sector lost.
What are your orders? You need us? Orders received. We're moving.
Thinking I could throw an 88 down early here.
Black 36 emplacements are available for construction.
Anything at the white there.
You know how to drive, right? The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
Fallschirmpioniere, ready for orders. Suppressing fire! We have orders. Follow me. We are marching. Fallschirmpioniere, ready for orders.
Take possession in there.
What are your orders? What do you need? Sure. Shoot it down.
They can't hit for shit.
Do it. Resources taken. Orders.
Did he? Matos quit?
Fallschirmpioniere, ready for orders.
I think he's DC'd.
Proceeding to new coordinates.
Arc deployed.
Yeah, giving up.
The enemy
One of
has
them
fallen. We
drops.
fight another day.
Got lucky then. Yeah, that was not a good game from me, to be honest. I guess I had a good start, but then yeah, my power dropping on the machine guns and stuff wasn't great. I'm trying to, my kind of first time trying to, well, second time, but the game that I had before I didn't really count because it was over so quickly. Yeah, I needed something for the Humber early game with this build. I think that's the issue. Normally you'd see people throw down maybe the Flak 30 or maybe the 88. You know, how much is the 88? Oh, it's only 320. I thought it was like 400 manpower. I'd never make it, so that's not actually that expensive. Can get it quite early. Just need I mean, maybe I should going flak. I probably should have gone tier 2 and flak 30 instead of tier 3. That would probably have been much better, to be honest. There. I wanted to get more grenade launchers as well. Where did I spend my munitions? I went for one sweeper, one grenade launcher. Where? And then oh yeah, I went for the stumble as well. Yeah, RA11 DC'd or something. Well, actually, guys on the left were doing well. My teammates were pretty solid. They initially had a hard time at the start, but left seemed to do well. Mid was kind of stabilized after a bit. It was just me that sucked, so I was the worst player on my team, to be honest. Yeah. Don't know what I need to do differently here against this Humber play. What do I? Yeah, maybe tier 2 with that Flak 30 would have been the play. I'm trying a new build, so which I haven't really Not really comfortable with. Enka Stenka. Is Code 3 as good as Code 2? Yeah, it's getting there. Like, I would say they're probably on par now with each other in terms of like how good each game is. I think Code 2 might have still has the edge in terms of content, but Code 3 better optimization, better battle group system, better mechanics. You know, it's much better than it was. Why does my stream always have a looping issue on TV? Does my stream only have a looping? Have you tried watching other streamers watching on YouTube on TV? And am I the only one that's an issue? Because I think it's just a YouTube-wide issue, right? It's not an issue that other people have been calling out. Hello, Henry. How you doing, buddy? If you specifically have it on one device, not another, problem points to your end, bud. Yeah. Maybe it's the TV's problem. Like, first of all, if I would troubleshoot it, check other streams, because if you're having the same issue watching any other YouTube live stream, then you'll know it's more likely to be on your end and not the streamer's fault. Try watching on Twitch instead, rather than watching on YouTube. Same issue, then it's still probably your TV's fault or whatever. If not, you know, if Twitch is fine, then you know it's probably maybe a problem with YouTube. Yeah, dude, I want to see Japan. I want to see Japan, China, Russia, Italy is their own faction, the company here. You know, I've got, you know, if I had my way and I had all the money in the world to make the best code game, I have so many good ideas and so many things, but it's just not going to ever happen, sadly. Hey, Bacon, how you doing, buddy? So what I'm thinking of doing, guys, this next game, I'm thinking I don't power drop on top of a machine gun because they'll just reposition. Maybe get an early mortar out to counter that machine gun. Getting Vet 1 infantry, I think, is important. Or is it? Because getting the Vet 1 infantry does delay my tech. Maybe I shouldn't get the Vet 1 on my infantry. Kind of wanted it, though, for the healing, because I know full pyres have a really good trait, which they heal out of combat when they're Vet 1, which is really nice. Which I really like about them. Yeah, I might go T2 with a Flak 30 next time and see. What do I go? T2... Flak 30... Other stuff. If they have... Rheonalites, they haven't done it very publicly, because I've not heard them... You know, I've not heard them speak to other content creators regarding it. They definitely haven't spoken to me. Not that they would want to anyway, but... Yeah. I know that they've hired as contractors Demai and I believe Ferrig. And they are I assume that their role is for balance purposes and that kind of thing and giving feedback, and they've been content creators, or rather players. Demai has been a bit of a streamer, but not really I wouldn't call him a dedicated content creator, because he just streams for fun. Do YouTube and all that other stuff. Hans, you consider one of the better players, or that Anvil asks you for feedback? Anvil? Are you referring to to Siege Camp's game Anvil, or are you talking about something completely different? I haven't played Anvil at all, apart from the one time I played it like a couple of years ago in early access, and I wasn't that keen on it. I was one of the initial beta testers when this game, I don't want to talk about it, mate. Sorry. I don't want to be. Please, can we not talk about that kind of stuff because it just makes me annoyed. So I'm just gonna skip the subject. Sorry, guys. Any chance to see what? Yeah, I know. I know. If I was to play 1v1s, I'd probably get more people watching the channel. I don't know. I don't know why I keep putting off playing ones, man. I just don't feel like I'm. I mean, I could. I mean, I haven't got much time. Like, I like to do these big. Like all the strategies I've got employed at the moment are more for team games. I haven't really like gotten down some good 1v1 strats yet. I don't know, maybe I'll do more 1v1s again soon, but like I feel like if I start playing 1v1s and I get the feel for it again, I want to go hard into 1v1 co again, and I don't want to do that because yes, I understand it might, bring my viewership up a bit, but I don't want to put all that time and effort into that when I should be trying to think about transitioning to Dawn of War 4. As if you get a cute girlfriend in Japan and get married, can I have you want an invite to my wedding if I ever have one? If you pay for the your flight or whatever, maybe I'll consider it. But invite the entire Twitch and YouTube community. Yeah, everybody just there. Do I play Anno 117? Yeah, I did. I played both. And I played Anno 117, the Roman one, when it came out not too long ago, actually. Really enjoyed it. I kind of, like, made a really big city and stuff and did everything in that game, apart from max out the Albion guys. I was on the last tier of Albion, but I only needed to do a few more things, but I kind of decided to... I maxed out the Roman citizens. And then, thought to take a break from it. Because I did play it like for a solid week, which was fun. But yeah, I really enjoyed that game. It was good. What's my favorite unit? At the moment, Nick, actually, I would say my favorite infantry squad probably might be Gustatory at the moment. Actually, I've been playing with them a lot last week or so. They've been really fun. Love burning a lot of, like especially getting the upgrades on them as well. The reduced damage and stuff. They become gods, which I love. Do some more. Yeah, I've played Enlisted as well. I used to play quite a bit of Enlisted. I haven't played it. I mean, since Battlefield 6 came out, I've been making that's kind of my shooter, my go-to shooter. But before Battlefield 6, I was playing quite a bit of Enlisted. You'd watch the live stream Weeb Wedding. Oh, thanks, man.
Fallschirm Pioneer are airborne and ready to deploy.
Awaiting orders. Infantry company is going here. Checking supplies and capturing ground.
Right, where's the high fuel on here? Right, there's a plus 10 fuel here. I don't think I will be able to jump down on this. Is like the temptation to drop down on this point, to try and grab this point is quite high, but I think I might just do it on this plus 10 instead. I think I might go for frag bombs.
Fallschirmpioniere, ready for orders. We have move orders.
Your Fallschirm Pioneers are ready.
I might not waste putting a bunker on this. I don't think I need to.
What are your orders? Grid point confirmed. Moving now. Once secured, fall into defensive positions.
Bro, stay capping it.
Starting construction. What is... How many pioneers does it take to capture a point? Unit, look at that shit. It's not fast capturing. Fallschirmpioniere. We have move orders.
Good effect. Leaving the button.
Territory is ours. We're not staying here, right? We have order. Gruppe confirmed. Order.
Fallschirm Pioneers deployed.
Fallschirmpioniere reporting. Fallschirmpioniere here! Turn into that emplacement! What are your orders?
Enemy troopers!
We're moving out.
On now! Moving on location!
Fallschirmpioniere. For orders. Nobody move! Fallschirmpioniere here! On fire! They didn't see us coming! Close in!
Zugtransporter, welche offload.
What's your partner? Order. Fallschirmpioniere. Ready for orders.
Should have done that satchel. I thought he wasn't paying attention.
Stay your prayers, boys. Time to go.
God.
You're depleted. Healing out.
Ready to move. Awaiting order. Don't stop for him.
Oh my God, the damage here. I keep dropping my pioneers in the wrong location at the moment, which is not good. That's my problem right now, I'm noticing. They just stop doing that. I'm thinking it's like, I'm dropping it here when I think it's safe because the 250 was there, and then I find out, no, it's not safe.
Fallschirmpioniere here.
Sector now under enemy control.
Move out. Use the door.
What is our
Victory point lost. Wir Terrortruppen ready to drop.
Fallschirmpioniere moving. You follow me. We are marching. On station.
Gonna go help my teammate on the right now.
New ability online.
We're ready.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Ready to deploy. Into the building. Move. He's hit. Awaiting on. Move out. Use the door.
Pioneers ready! Pick it up! Move! Get
We have
your
orders.
setback here!
We're moving out. Complete. You need us?
Decisive! Bring up the fire! What needs dealing with? Quick march! Come on!
We have all verstanden. We're ready. What the hell is that? Fallschirmpioniere, follow me.
Alarm. Sector overrun.
Orders, we have move orders. I want defensive positions around the capture point.
What?
Fallschirmpioniere here. Infantry think they can take us. Ready to push up. Fallschirmpioniere, attack. Rest later.
Should be a wipe.
Solve the target.
If my fucking guys can shoot.
Infantry taken out.
Territory sector lost.
Get a mortar. Cancel that, get that.
Bastards have secured our territory from
Coming.
us.
Capture complete. Restock while you can. Skirmish
You need
us? Attack on sight. Into the building. Secure all windows.
Weapons ready to fire. We're
Starting the advance!
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Orders coming in. Move in squad. We have orders. We're moving.
8-centimeter mortar is ready to provide support.
Fallschirmpioniere. I want dispersal to cover.
Is this guy giving up, man? Oh, we've got one. We're gonna have one of these other guys that's just gonna give up and not play.
Awaiting order. Noise discipline while we move. On station.
2-centimeter flak gun and crew deployed.
Fallschirmpioniere. Ready for orders.
Oh, fuck.
Fallschirmpioniere. Ready for orders. Move up. Stop. Ready for orders. Heads down.
One of our capture points is under attack.
Maintain security. Move. Enemy infantry is moving. Fallschirmpioniere here.
You need covering ground!
Got it. We move now. One. Now. Fight fire superiority on infantry. Enemy infantry. Uniform. Move out. Scatter. Fall back to HQ.
I think I might get a bunker here for reinforcement.
Grid point confirmed. Choose enemy. I'll move order. Get to it.
Sector locked.
Big ways a ton. We are covering this arc. Ready for get up your asses. Move. This thing is heavy, you know. Move it. We're ready. Fallschirmpioniere, eyes open for enemies. On now. Take speed up. Move. Casualties!
We're flaring the sky for vision. Tech up, because we want to get maybe martyrs, some AT.
Orders complete. It's done! Moving out.
2 centimeters, we can do that.
What are your orders?
Crew
We're
on me.
moving.
Awaiting further orders. Give us a target.
Fallschirmpioniere, confirm.
We are moving into enemy
They found
territory.
us! Return fire! On fuck! Shit! Grenade!
Support elements are now available.
Fallschirmpioniere, get those things moving!
We will get
Need a bunker for reinforcement here. I think for the whole team.
Ready for press later! Jawohl!
very good. Flag deploying. Confirm.
I get a martyr just so we got some solid AT.
They found us! Return fire! We have orders.
Gunner, take the
Ready
ready.
to
We
deploy!
move.
We are leaving this town. Spotted us!
You have orders. Moving flag. We are
Ready
covering
for
this arc.
order! Grenade!
Keep the
Move!
pressure on them.
Move out! We are losing men here! Need us? First complete! Resources taken. We need orders.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Stop until I say so.
Noise discipline while we move! Whoop, we move! Now!
Understood.
Want to get the healing bunker here, but
Tank destroyer is ready for combat.
Reinhold, get your ass in there!
2 centimeters.
Group up!
We are ready.
Focus fire on the MG!
Orders received. Pioneers ready.
Bunker built. He is hoping it holds.
Converting bunker to a medical facility.
commandos.
On your feet! Fallschirmpioniere. On station! Choose enemy flag here!
Right, martyrs out.
They're being promoted! Jawohl! Assault and suppress! Indirect fire team! Gruppe confirmed.
Jawohl, Max. Fire on the
Fallschirmpioniere,
target.
no escape!
We have finished the research.
I don't know why Scions fighting on their own on their side over there.
At once, Commander.
Noise
Pioneers
discipline
have
while
secured
we
the
move.
location. No
Get
contact.
in! Now!
Jawohl,
fear
flag
into
moving.
Orders coming in.
Got the martyr out. I might just get one Jaeger just so I've got a little bit of maybe one Shrek or something.
Infantry spotted us!
Weapon team at the ready. Come on, man. Hold formation. In contact with the enemy.
He's already dead!
All acknowledged. Come on. Shit.
Scheiße! You dare to fail us!
That's not good.
Infantry engaged. Very good. Understood. Commander. Hold him.
We have lost the flak gun.
Hold the gun. Men down.
They killed another!
We have lost control of a victory point.
I don't know why like the yellow player is so far away from everybody. It's playing like
Acknowledged! Ready to deploy! Awaiting order! Get those feet moving! Right!
Guns are loaded. Get us moving.
Right, press later!
got me very concerned the fact that I'm
We're ready! We're due! Man!
Engines running. Yeah.
stolen it. Oh yeah, it's fuck.
Move out! Grab your gear!
Oh, hit my mine. Hit my mine. That's good.
Doing it!
I can recover that now. Good.
Let's take a little firepower!
Full speed. Move. Monadai ready
Mm,
Variable wind on station.
For anything. Awaiting reconnaissance.
I might just go for that instead here.
Orders coming. Follow me.
Away driver,
Marching.
halt here.
Jäger. Standing.
Was that a tunnel?
Tactical spacing.
Enemy forces have claimed
Am
our
I going
territory.
crazy?
Move this thing. Territory lost.
Careful, trying to pay attention to see if there's a rifle grenade being lobbed in this engagement here.
Don't stop firing. There's no helping him. Heading to designated grid point. Direct fire. Ready.
Reverse. Pick us up when you're ready.
When I disperse around the capture point.
Get us moving. Eyes to break. Surface armor will be applied to Panzers. Post haste.
On station.
Get us moving.
Secure and hold that location. Replacements? We're ready. We have move orders.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Enemy infantry!
The enemy has taken a victory point. Armored skirt supplied.
Something coming over to fight me here.
Don't stop for anything. Engaging. That's heavy armor. On our tank destroyer. We hear you. Driver.
I know there's an anti-tank over there, so I'm going to back up.
We have lost control of a victory point.
That bunker's down, good. Right, I need some indirect fire here. Look how clumped they are. I'm going to go move back, Texan.
A Kettenkampf scout is ready for use.
Ready to deploy!
Klaus! Stop backseat driving!
Quickly now!
Guns are moving. Watch the radio.
Oh, that spread is huge.
Command points should be assigned when possible, Commandant. That's our ready. You have orders? It will be done as planned. We're eager to get moving.
Enemy infantry!
The enemy have taken our territory.
Ready for orders! Ready to go! Awaiting further orders!
Confirm move order.
Hold position.
Come get this.
Vehicle advancing.
We're confirming orders. Orders to stop here. Pull up. That's a mortar! Anyone see the trail?
We're moving
On
now.
our tank destroyer! Back!
To work.
Reverse. Pick us up.
There's a blob.
Coming from. Moving there. Tank destroyers ready. Move this thing and keep watch. Mortar rounds incoming.
Direct fire!
You have orders?
getting clever vision here. Now the amount of fucking artillery being dropped on me right now is insane.
Flag 36 emplacements are available for construction.
Ready to go! I'm trying to get our
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Oh my god. Ow. Was my martyr missed 2 kill shots then?
Establishing a forward retreat point.
Might get some wipes here, but lucky. AC gun wiped again. Shame I can't make that a retreat point there. This is risky going in blind like this, but I need that AT gun killed. He hasn't recruited it. I think it might have died.
Retreat point set. Enemy points at 300. Confirmed. And Luftwaffe officers shall improve performance. We have a new Marder tank destroyer. Victory point is under enemy control.
What do you need?
Headquarters has an officer stationed.
We're marching. It's a little outdated. Technologist, stop it. Let's get rolling.
Okay, over there.
We can get it done. We go anywhere we are needed. Move orders. We have no idea what's coming. Combat patrol. Weiche Pioniere, setting an anti-personnel line. Weiche Pioniere, ready for orders.
Oh my god. Why my cash? Why are Martyrs the worst unit for trying to attack move on structures? This man need to be so inaccurate.
Ready for orders.
Making provisions for an officer's quarters. The enemy has 200 points and falling. Headquarters has an officer station. Marder tank destroyer is out of contact.
Oh, great. That's what I get for trying to help my teammate over there. He didn't ping that.
We have lost the sector.
Light infantry ready.
Fuck it. Nebel. Maybe my Nebel will get a kill on that.
Panzer 4 reporting in.
Come on. There we go. Now watch, it's going to bounce every shot now. There we go.
We should spend our munitions at once.
Now! Get started! I need it built!
Victory for our forces.
Cash
We
money.
fought bravely.
Yeah, green just bunker spam. Didn't really have many vehicles, to be honest. I don't know. Yellow just seemed to play right for some reason this game. I don't know why they went. He didn't go left and help left. Because I kind of needed, I need both of the yellow and blue were both on the right, so I kind of needed to stay mid. I kind of wanted to help green, but it should have been yellow's job to go over there and help that. Because I initially went over right, helped with my full post, helped get a wipe on a squad, an infantry section, then rotated back over, and we got control over it. I knew as soon as I thought as soon as I bring my Mara over to try and help him on the left, I'll lose it because I'll get distracted over here, and it's exactly what happened. Got land mattress and down. Land mattress kill the Martyrs pretty easily. The issue this game, I didn't really have any solid AT or like a nice diverse round of AT. I only had the Martyrs for AT. I went for a Panzer 4 right then at the end. But I mean, Martyrs were actually pretty, not bad fighting the Churchills, to be honest. I'm thinking maybe it might have been a nice idea. I mean, these fuel tankers are so annoying because you can't destroy them, I don't think. But if I could throw an 88 here, like if I was able to put one here, that would be perfect because it could look that way. Cover maybe the VP as well, like an emplaced one. Kind of a hard, I mean, a towable 88 is fine, but I'm just thinking realistically, where would an 88 would have been good? Maybe on the left, I could have built maybe an 80. I'm relying on this guy to keep it alive. Could have popped it maybe here. I think it shoots over this, and it could have maybe helped the left a bit. Should probably think about putting my med bunker closer to the point as well, because I had to move my guys from here to here to heal. But I kind of wanted the med bunker central for everybody to maybe come and heal, trying to defend the fuel. That's why I put it there. YouTube glitching as well. Oh, sorry, guys. I mean, you can watch on Twitch, guys. If you watch on Twitch, you haven't got to worry about that glitching issue. So I am live on Twitch and on TikTok as well. No one used my bunker. Well, yeah, very few people did. I think only one person used that game. Had 87 kills and 34 losses that game. Ugh. I've got 27 minutes. I don't know if I've got time to play another game. What I might do is let's see if I can do a quick cast, maybe. I mean, in my opinion, should yellow have come center and bunched up? Well, like, you know, like, you should play your side, because well, let me correct myself. You primarily should play your side. If you find an opportunity to push right and maybe get on behind your squad to try and wipe something, then that's a good play, because that'll help out your teammate and relieve them, and then you go back to your side and they'll have an easier time. Like what I did in that last game, where I went over, helped out, got that wipe for him on that right hand, helped ensure that wipe, so that he had one less section to worry about, so he had an easier time on his side, the blue player. And then I rotated back to mid. But yellow, for the most part, was always either right or center right, and it kind of left the poor green guy on his own on the far left hand side, and I kind of had to go center because he, obviously yellow was on right. So I better drag my ass to the gym. Have a good day at the gym, buddy. Enjoy. I've been doing weights lately as well. I've been trying to be doing 90 reps with 2.5 kg thingy. It's not that much, but trying to keep up a bit of exercise. Been doing knee ups as well since the start of the new year, trying to keep them up every day. They are so hard to do. Hands doing weights, haha, good one. Hey, don't have a go at me. You should be thinking that's a good thing, you know? At least I'm doing something. No? At least man's trying. Last question. Got to get back to work. Did you say you wanted to move? Yeah, that is the plan, actually. Nick Hunter, I am moving to Japan. If everything goes according to plan, which it should do, fingers crossed, I am moving to Japan, I think, on the 20th of March. I actually should probably book my flight, my one-way flight, very soon, because it is not that far away, March. And I need to book myself a... I need to make sure I get like a cancellation, an option to cancel, because I don't know if it's confirmed yet. But the sooner I book it, the cheaper it's going to be. So I probably should do that maybe tonight or tomorrow. Before I start streaming tomorrow, I need to try and make sure to get that flight booked, so it's all sorted and ready to go. Probably going to want to make sure I'm taking myself a big suitcase as well, because I'm going to be taking lots of clothes and stuff. Why the change? Well, I just felt like I was a bit bored, it's I'm a bit stagnant at the moment, I spend all my life at the moment, the last 10 years, I've just been at home on my PC, waking up every day, streaming, eat, sleep, stream, repeat has pretty much been my life. And I'm not really, the only time I do go out is to a gaming convention every once in a blue moon. Maybe twice a year, if that. That's not enough, really. I do want to go out and experience more life. I want to do something else. I want to get myself a bit more of a social life, and I'm not just online all the time. I need to find that right balance, and I feel like because I just stream all the time, I haven't got that right balance. I need something to level me out, because I feel like I've been maybe too highly strung over the past few years, a bit too wound up, easily irritable. I need to find that balance. I need to find my balance. So, yeah, I'm going to go to Japan, and hopefully what I'm doing is I'm doing a Japanese language course for a year, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe my plan is to do that, but also, go out, socialize, but also go to events, try and reach out to other people in the content creation industry, you know, gaming industry, that kind of thing, and see if I can maybe get someone who can sponsor me to stay in Japan full time if that's what I want to do going forward. You know, I still don't know if that's what I want to do. So, you know, by the end of the, you know, I don't know, by after I guess 6-9 months of being in Japan, I'll hopefully, you know, have a figure out if it's something I do want to keep doing and staying in the country. And if I don't, I can always go back home after the end of the year. If I do, then yeah, I need to be looking out for other opportunities. One thing that is going to be difficult for me, I don't have a degree. And generally, a lot of places will require that you have a degree to sponsor you and things like that. So that is against me. But I do have 10 years of experience in my field, which is streaming, content creation, making videos, things like that. So that works in my favor. So who knows? Maybe I could, you know, find a way in that way. You know, people see that I'm a hard worker and I know what I'm, you know, what I'm doing, and that I can learn on the job. Who knows? A lot of the times, guys, it's not what you do, or rather, or you know, your history. It's more about who you know and what you can show, and you know, kind of thing. So we'll see. You have a degree in being a badass motherfucking kick-ass. Bacon, you hype me up too much, man. You're like my dedicated hype man. If I ever were to have like a if I ever go to TwitchCon and have my own kind of like meet and greet, if I was to do that, you'd be there holding up a sign, be like, "Yo, go check out Hans," and there'll be no one in line at all. There'll be no one in line. You know, I've been offered a meet and greet before, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing a meet because no one is going to show up. No one knows who the hell I am. I play a niche RTS game. No one knows. So it's just, yeah, silly. I thought I laughed when someone was like, "Yo, do you want to meet and greet?" I was like, "You're joking, right? No way." You're recognized by your fans. I think it's a great idea. What, to go to Japan? Now, what do I think affects my eyes and my brain? Wait, what? Wait, hang on. I'm looking forward to Hans in Japan IRL streams, like Lost in Translation. I hope to do some IRL streams. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to be like an obnoxious, gauging foreigner going around annoying everybody like you see at the moment on social media. I want to be very respectful and, you know, have fun while doing it, but don't be annoying. Grimes says, when I started, I'm super light, 120 lbs, 5'8", eat like a horse and stay consistent, you'll pack on muscle. Well, I have. I've been doing weights consistently for a couple of months, and I've definitely been feeling like my my shoulder muscles, my muscles here, my biceps have been getting a bit bigger, so that's good. Don't go outside, James, it's a trap. Hey, you gotta, you know, you only get one life, guys. And I've already spent the last 10 years at home on my PC. And I have been enjoying my career and in content creation, but I've got to do other things, right? You know, I've got to go out there and explore, do things. Otherwise, it'll be a life wasted, right? And I'm 32 now, and the last 10 years have flown by. Have, you know, really gone by so quickly, and it's scary how quickly they've gone by, you know? Actually, coming up this March, actually, will be the 10-year anniversary of me winning a big tournament in Company Heroes 2. And I can't believe that's been 10 years. That doesn't feel like that was 10 years ago, and it has been, which is freaking insane. And that is, you know, how quick was that? That's the time gone, right? So, you know, if I could quite easily just be doing what I'm doing at the moment for the next 10 years, and if I'm true to myself, would I be happy with myself at the end of the, you know, at the end of those 10 years? And the answer is no. You know, so I need to, because I want to do more. I want to go out there. You know, I'll be if 10 years time I'll be 42, and then, you know, I'll be too old then to do anything. So now I'm still quite young at 32. So I think now's the good time, you know, and the perfect time to do something if I'm ever gonna do it. So that's why I'm gonna do it. And that is going to Japan. If you're just tuning in, wondering what I'm talking about. Appreciate the sharing. Great stream. Hope the move goes well. Thank you so much, Nick. Cheers, buddy. Have a good night if you're heading off. Portland Retro Gaming Festival. Portland in America now, dude. It's too expensive to go there, dude. Well, it's expensive. Why don't you get Jack for real? Oh, that's not my intention. I just want to do enough exercise so that I'm healthy. You know, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to be a super muscle bodybuilder. That's not my thing. I just want to just do basically whatever's the bare minimum to be considered healthy and have, you know, be a bit, you know, so if I'm healthier in my body, I'll be healthier mentally, and then I'll also be better at playing games as well, because I'll be able to be my action time will be better. I'll be thinking clearly, so I think it all helps. Why you see, you know, esport pros and stuff, they aren't just playing video games. They're also at gyms working out because it helps them mentally as well. Does Japan move? Thank you very much, Chappie, for the follow. Cheers, buddy. Does the Japan move equal no constant hands? No, it doesn't. No, my plan is to stream as much as I can do while I'm in Japan. Probably be part-time, because a lot of my focus will be studying, and I really want to commit to this. Because about, was it 11, 12 years ago, when I was in Hokkaido, and I was studying there beforehand, I did try and study Japanese language at that time then as well, and that was quite difficult for me, because I was doing the Japanese study intensively alongside doing a degree in English, and that was just way too much, and I decided to come home after a year and a half. So this time, I kind of, you know, I still always kind of regret not seeing it through. I don't like seeing myself as a failure, so I want to really give it my all this time and really try and, like, make sure I'm nailing these tests and doing well, making sure I'm memorizing it. But at the same time, I do also want to enjoy myself, and that's why I'm kind of doing a general course, not an intensive one this time, so it's maybe not too much stress. I think back then, when I was at Hokkaido University studying Japanese, it was just way too much, way too intense, and I kind of didn't really enjoy learning the language at my own pace. Hopefully this time it'll be much better. So we'll see how it all goes. How am I feeling lately? I know you mentioned a few days ago you were in a funk. You seem more hands. Yeah, I think I went badminton on Monday, and since going, you know, doing 2 hours of badminton on Monday, I do feel a bit better now. But the 2 weeks before that, I hadn't actually gone badminton because it was snowing, and the week before that was Christmas, you know, so I didn't really obviously go, you know, badminton after drinking and eating a lot after Christmas. So, so yeah, I hadn't been for 2 weeks, so maybe I hadn't had much exercise, and I wasn't in the right frame of mind. I still feel like I've got a bit of that funk. You know, that kind of fog over my eyes and stuff, and still tired. Keep waking up too late still, but I do feel a little bit better. Yeah. I tell you, I had another dream, boys. I told you the other day, I dreamed the day before yesterday. I had a dream that I was in Japan. I was in a big dormitory, like, but then it kind of transformed into like a huge almost cell block with lots of bunk beds in a huge room, and like 20 or 30 people were in there, and it was like a cafeteria at the same time. I noticed bars on the window, and I was like, shit, am I in prison in Japan or something like that? So I got really, you know, and then last night I had a dream, or I should say this morning, I had a dream where I'm trying to remember now, what did I dream? Oh yeah, I had a dream I was at immigration, trying to get into the country of Japan, but the British police wouldn't let me board the plane because they say, hey, look, we've got you on our system. You've been accused of drink driving, and also you've been found to have drugs on you at the time. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then they said, we're going to arrest you, and they slammed this thing down on the table and was like, you've now been recorded as a criminal. And I was like, what the fuck? And I thought, no, I won't be able to go to Japan now because I've got a criminal record. And then I woke up due to the shock of it all and thought, oh, thank God it was just a dream. I don't know why I didn't think at the time, hey, I've never been, you know, pulled over for drink driving or anything like that ever. I never even drink and drive in the first place. So, yeah, I don't know why I was just so, oh my God. And then then I went to sleep again. And then I had another dream. I had another dream after that, where I was in Japan once again, and I went to the school, and then I was like, right, I need to go home now, but I didn't remember my address, and I was just wandering around aimlessly trying to figure out where my apartment was or where I was staying, and I was just getting really worried. So yeah, and then I woke up again and was like, oh my god. So yeah, dudes, I don't know what that says about me. Well, I think it does. I think it says a lot. I think it says that I am a paranoid worrywart. So yeah. What are those dreams? I know, man. I don't know. I'm just so worried about this and concerned about this move because it's going to be such a big thing for me. But I'm excited, you know, I am excited at the same time, but my subconscious obviously is like really worried about it. But yeah, I know, it's not good. I do apologize that that is that I am such a worrywart, and I'm always a pessimist. I always think about the worst case scenario kind of thing. Where am I moving? I'm moving to Japan. Case in March. March 20th is when I want to book the flight. That's when I start. I've been told that I can't show up to or they've asked me not to show up to Japan more than 2 weeks early. So the earliest I can kind of show up is the 20th of March, but we'll see, you know. So it's a huge move. It's not like I've not lived in the country before. I have lived in Japan for a year and a half before, so it's not like I'm going to be completely fish out of the water. I kind of know what to expect. But this time around, I'm kind of worried about the fact that I've got, you know, I might have to more worry about bills this time around. I've got to more worry about sorting out an internet connection with, you know, making sure I've got a phone thing. I think last time I was there, I didn't even ever take out a phone contract. Yeah, I'm also worried about will I annoy my neighbors because of my streaming? Will I be too loud? Will police knock on my door and tell me to get the fuck out because I'm annoying? You know. So yeah, I've got a lot of worries. Hopefully it will be okay though. You know, I think I'm just worrying too much. You know, I don't know why I'm like this. I always think about the worst. Probably going to be the best thing ever. Yeah, do fine. I'm also worried about that, you know, let's say I really have a good time, but by the end of the year they say, oh, we can't extend you to 2 years because of X, Y, Z. So, yeah, I don't know. Hey, Turbo, you alright, buddy? I can stop saying stuff like that. Gotta be realistic, man. Have to have a realistic mindset. You know, that's me. I don't want to, like, if I plan for the worst, right, then I won't be surprised by anything, and I'll be mentally prepared for it. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. But yeah, I do want to be positive. Yeah, it should be good. Housing is super cheap. Yeah, so I'm trying to find somewhere like which is 80,000 to maybe 100,000 yen, which is like 300 to maybe 500 pounds rent a month is what I'm looking for. I probably could afford maybe something like that, and hopefully I can still earn enough money through my streaming and content creation. We'll see. Realistically, all the guys will swarm to this tall guy named Hans, asking him for his... Yeah, fuck off. William says, I quit my job to go back to school. Gonna try and get some programming education. Been working for 7 years, so I'm also nervous, but I think I've got to get in a more fuck it vibe. Yeah, exactly. That's a good... Yeah, just do it. As Shia LaBeouf once said...
Do it! Just do it!
There you go. Am I seriously trying to migrate to Japan? I don't know yet. That's the thing. I'm going for a year. I'm seeing if I like it, especially in Tokyo. And then if it's possible, you know, then I will then decide after a certain, 6 to 9 months if I do want to keep being in the country, you know. I honestly don't see myself... I don't have any real attachment to the UK apart from my family here, you know. I don't see, you know... Yeah, it's not great, the UK. I don't know. Does the play with hands work? That will work on sub Saturday. Oh, well, not sub Saturday. We don't do sub Saturday anymore. We do. I need to update my point redemptions, Acer. So don't click on that. I'll need to get through. I need to update that soon. And if you do want to play with me, you can play with me the last Saturday of the month, which is actually the 31st of January. So yeah, it will be the last. Yeah, be right at the end of the month. Hey, Dan Giga, how you doing, buddy? That year will fly by. Not for a year though. Well, I went back to Japan not too long ago in 2024 in September, so about a year and a half ago. I did go to Japan for a whole month, and I really enjoyed it. And I did sit in with the school that I'm now going to for a class, and it was quite a pleasant atmosphere, and everyone was friendly and stuff, and I really liked it. So, yeah. And one thing I really find, guys, when it comes to me as well, is that I really struggle with languages. Like, even when I was at school, I did terrible at French, didn't do great in Spanish. Even English. I think I got a B in English. Yeah, I got a B in English, B in French. Got A's in everything else. But, yeah, English, I don't know why. I can't speak. I'm not very good. So I think, for me, that's something I really struggle with. And I think if I could conquer that problem area for me, I will be very proud of myself, and it'll be something that, like, it's like on my bucket list, or my kind of like thing that I want to do. If I can be fluent in another language, especially something as difficult as Japanese, I think that'd be a really good personal achievement for me to say that I've done this. So yeah, that's kind of why. Also, I'm interested in the culture, the language, and things like that as well. We know you struggle with language. We hear you on stream. Yeah. Off to Japan soon. Not for a year. So if I see you scream at me to move my army. Yeah, I hope you have fun in Japan, Turbo. I hope you have a good time. I suppose B is good enough to apply for an English teacher if you want to. Well, actually, if you want to be an English teacher in Japan, you do need a degree. Doesn't have to be in English. It could be in anything. That's the thing I don't get. You could have a degree in the most obscure thing, like I don't know, even like something like music. I have a degree in music. Hey, that qualifies you to be an English teacher because you had a degree in it, huh? But yeah, it's weird how all you need is a bachelor's degree, and you can somehow that qualifies you to teach in English, which I think is a bullshit kind of thing, Degree in esports, yeah, there are degrees in esports these days. Shit. Mine's, yeah. Thing is, Japan is the type of country where they do everything by the book. And I mean by the book. Like, if you haven't got X on your resume, they will just throw your resume out, or they won't even consider you. And that's why I guess it's so important for me, in my instance, since I don't have a degree, to get those connections, get my foot in the door with XYZ at a certain company, and therefore that'll maybe, if I've got a good recommendation, that is more likely to get me in. That's what I need to do. At the moment, if I think about my connections in Japan at the moment, I don't really have many. So I'll have to work on that. Hey, Ghost, hey, buddy. More extreme as Germany. Yeah, what the Japanese documentation and everything. Yeah, I am. Do I speak any Japanese? Yeah, I speak a little bit. I mean, I had some decent conversational Japanese, but I haven't practiced it properly in like 10 years. Maybe if my Japanese gets good enough, I might do streams do a stream in Japanese alongside English. So I'm like, I don't know, what should I say, like? It was Irashaimase, minasan, konnichiwa, kyou wa helping san watashi wa company of heroes o asobimashou. You know, I can say things like that. I don't know. Helping San. You don't call yourself San. I don't know. Helping San. Helping Hans. Japan first. Yeah, they would be Japan first when it comes to hiring. Yeah, they have like a legal requirement. If a Japanese person can't do the job, they should always look at. Sorry, they should always look at it to see if a Japanese person can do the job. And if they can't, that's when it's acceptable to hire foreigners for the job. Sounds like Arnold. Arnold the Japanese. Yeah. But you know, I'm thinking maybe like the other thing I've got on my advantage is that obviously Japan's got a shrinking population. They've not got. There's lots of vacancies open for certain jobs because they just can't fill those vacancies because they just haven't got the people there. You know, because so who knows. Oh, I don't want to like do a really shitty job just to stay in the country though. One thing I do want to do, like if possible, what I would like to do is be able to say that, hey, can I just do my content creation job in Japan full time, and that's enough. And I guess you could be a digital nomad, but that's just, that visa sucks because you've got to pay a certain amount of money or earn a certain amount of money, and only could be in the country for 6 months at a time, which is stupid. It's not like a whole year. Or the other way you can, you know, is if you're earning a ridiculous amount of money. And then you can get a visa that way, but I don't earn a ridiculous amount of money. I barely make enough. So yeah. No, I haven't got a bachelor's degree. I haven't got any degree to speak of. So anyway, guys, it's I have just been rambling on. I know you probably want me to play more code, but I did say that 8 o'clock I have to stop because there's a show on that my mum's going to kill me if I don't watch it with her. So I'm going to go watch Traitors. And have dinner, and then once that's done, I'll be back tonight, and we can play some more games. If people want me to play more Company Heroes tonight, I can do. I'm also thinking about playing a game called Hightail, which is like a new Minecraft game. I might be giving that one a go. Also, another game I want to be trying out soon is that Quarantine game. It looks quite fun, so I might do that as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to follow, maybe subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully everything goes well in the future, and hope you enjoy the content. And this year, yeah, we'll be focusing a lot on Dawn of War 4, hopefully, if it all goes well. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in a bit. Take care, guys. Let's see if we can raise somebody real quick. Who's live? Hey, Cringer's alive. We're gonna Cringers. He just died. Oh, he's ended his stream. Okay. Who should we raid? Quick. I'm playing Code 2, I know. I've raided Cyber now that. Okay. Let's go raid this random guy. Put. Raid this guy. Normal. See you in a bit, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. And yeah, if you want to use my raid emotes are my tank emojis that you can spam these tank gifts. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. See you in a bit. Back in about an hour or two.